Alright, so I'm gonna try to show you guys how to create your custom Pathfinder modules using Autodesk Fusion. So the first thing I do is you open the file from your computer. So let's see here, reprints, then oops. Let's see if I can insert the right thing here. Okay, so let's start over. Okay, so this is the cutter file. This has everything that you need other than your STL file. So what I'm gonna do is import. Oops, that's it. Let's make sure you guys see it. Insert mesh here, and then I will import my the custom shape that I want to create. Here's the I right there I just imported the mouse scan, and so the first thing you want to do is I want to rotate it so that it fits to the where it's supposed to be. So you go to mesh, move, and then you select rotate, and then from there it's kind of confusing because it's in 3D, but like X, Y, or Z is going to be the one that you want to use to flip it. So let me see if I can select the right one. Okay, no, it doesn't look like that's the right one. So then you can just reselect it until you find the right one. I think maybe it's the Y. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's, oh, I think I accidentally selected the wrong thing. So let's just cancel, start over. So you're gonna move, rotate, and then from here you want to go to origin and then select the correct thing. I think it's X. Yeah, so this time I got it right. And then you can, from here, you can just drag it until it's 90 degrees. Right? Okay. So, so the first thing you really want to do, other than that, is you want to reduce the size of the amount, or reduce the amount of, I think, polygons maybe, whatever. So you want to go, so you want to choose a number that saves you. See all these little square things? You want to choose one that's that makes these less small, right? So let me see, I think proportion, I think I've been using 7 maybe? Try that. Okay, yeah, I think 7's good enough. So like you see how um they're smaller or they're bigger now, so it's just easier to render. Now, first thing or next thing you want to do is so you want to hide everything that you're not working on right now. So I'm doing the back shell or the back hump. So we're gonna hide the left and right plugs, the ground. You don't really need the ground. Um, Side cutters. Okay, so right now this is all you really need. So I'm gonna move this back a little bit because I feel like it'll make more sense for it to move back. So we're just gonna go back to move, and then I think you can just drag it a little bit. No, you can't drag it. Oh yeah, you can translate, and then you can drag it. So like, you just want to make sure it's like lined up with what you want. So right now I want the MZ1 hump. So right now that's why I pulled it back a bit, because that's the part that I want. Okay. So now let me see if I remember. So so right now I'm gonna select that, and then next thing you want to do is let's see if I can remember. Oh yeah, you want to turn it into a mesh. So you convert mesh. And what that does is it fills the inside, so it's not just a really thin layer. Yeah, that takes a little bit sometimes. And now I'll go back to select. Actually, so we can go to the bodies, and the shell is right there. Okay, so from here you want to see if I remember. I'm gonna hide the pump skirt too. You don't really need that. So let's see, select. Darn, I think you split. Yeah, you want to split, and then you select the mouse, and then the splitting tool is gonna be this, because this is the rear plug. So you got to make sure to get the right target the right thing. So like, you see how it's in parts, kind of have to select you have to like try to find a way to get all of it. Let me try. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, and then you want to make sure extend splitting tools is off, because you don't want it to like go too far. You want it to pretty much stay within that area. Okay, so what that did, it basically cut this from the forward and back. So what you can do now, well, hang on, I don't know, what is that? Okay, whatever. So you're gonna hide the front, hide the Pathfinder core. Let's see, what's this one? Okay, so you can hide the plug for right now. Okay, so right now, then you just have the hump and okay, well, we're just kind of move on from there. Let's see. Let me hide the tool. Okay, there we go. So we got all that. It looks like I need to re-enable the plugs. Rear plug 1, body. What? Oh, did I mess up? Fuck. Oh, there we go. That's how I got it back. I think I went too deep in. So basically, at this point, I don't know. Now you can okay, there we go. Now you can cut. What you want to do is you want to keep the inside of these plugs. So what you'll do is select no. You want to combine because well, I think you want to actually split first because you want to split this into 2 pieces, one on the inside, one on the outside. Split. Split that. And then split with the shape. Yeah, and then you want to make sure this is unchecked, remember. Okay, so now they should be in pieces. I think they are. So what you can do, God, this thing is so weird. So what you can do from here is you can hide these parts, so it's part of the rear plug. Yeah, so it was body 2 in this case. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, so you can still see the inside. I think maybe we want to get rid of this piece. Yeah, so I'll try to keep that. I don't know. I think you might need to get rid of that. I don't know if there's enough room on the Pathfinder. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think there's enough space there. Anyway, okay, so we got that. Now we need to combine all the pieces. So you want to combine, target this, and then join with this, and then I think that's it. So now you can export. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna use STL file. I don't know if that's the best one, but that's just what I'm gonna use. And then put it here. I'm gonna rename it. What this one's called the HC1. This is the Haunterwell 3D printed mouse using, I think it's the Sora PCB. Anyway, I'm gonna call it the HC1 pump. Export. Let's see. Documents, 3D prints. HC. Oh, there it is. So then I'm just gonna open it, show you guys what it looks like. So basically that's how it turned out. Now you see, like what I do sometimes is like this part right here. I don't really like that hole being there. I think that's from the rear mouse button. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna show you. I don't really care about this, but here I'll show you how I try to fix it. I don't know if that's the right way or not. I don't really fix it per se. I just kind of like make it smoother. So let me open this. So this is Mesh Mixer, Autodesk Mesh Mixer. And I use this to like kind of modify the shapes of stuff. Actually, do I need to repair this? I don't think it's okay. Okay. Oh. So go back to here. So yeah, the controls are different on here too, so it's kind of annoying. But you can go to Edit, sorry, Sculpt, and then I think maybe Refine or Reduce. I don't know, you kind of have to mess around with it. I'm not an expert at this, so I just kind of do my best. I make it smaller. So you see how you can do is kind of like make this a little smoother. So instead of this jarring thing, let's see. I don't know. There might be a better way of doing this because this takes a long time because I don't know how to do it right. Maybe someone can tell me what to do. Maybe reduce, actually. Let's see if reduce works. Nah, not really. Maybe. No. Anyway, I just kind of, you know, mess around with it, try to get it to work. It's not the best. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys how you can clean it up a little bit. Now, obviously, that didn't work, but I'm too lazy to figure it out right now. So I'm going to close out. So we have the hump now. We've got it exported on its own. So we're done with the hump, so we're going to hide everything regarding the hump again. Alright, so we're going to make the right and left plugs, side cutter, I think, which one, what do we need? So we can hide the back. So kind of got the sides right here. So like, this is not a great example because on the MZ1, these side buttons are a little bit further back than on the Pathfinder. So let me get that shell back. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna move this. Select. No. I don't know. The controls of this do not feel intuitive. I don't like it, but it could just be me. Now you gotta remember, you gotta try to get the whole thing. So maybe you can just select it from here. What is that? The cutter, side cutter. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So then you can select it there, move. I'm gonna move it back a little bit to try to line up the sides a little bit better. So I'll translate, which is what we want. And then we can go back to here and then move it back until it kind of makes more sense. So like this is where, right here, is where the side buttons go. So you need to, oh shit. Okay, let's try that again. Select side cutter, okay, and then you want to go to move, translate, I'm going to move back a little bit more. See if that helps. Okay. It's a little bit better. Okay, so again, we're gonna split because we want to split this area with the rest of it. So we're gonna go split. Maybe you can select it from here. Which one's this one? Yep. Okay, so you want to select everything. This isn't normally how it goes, so I might have messed up somewhere. But we're gonna again select the side cutter. Make sure. Let's just do it from here because it's then you don't have to worry about like trying to get the right part. Okay, and then remember to uncheck that if it's checked. Okay, so there, I'm pretty sure it, oh god, I don't know what all these pieces are. I don't know if that's correct. So let me see here. Get rid of that. I don't know. I think maybe it's the STL that I chose, because this is like a modded, like designed by someone instead of like just a 3D scan. So I'm gonna try to do what I can. I don't know. I don't think there's normally that many parts. This is weird. Here we go. I think. Okay, so part of this. What is this? I don't know. I don't know if I can get rid of it. Well, I guess you kind of want that. Oh, it might be because I did the rear hump first. Alright, you know what? Let's just start over real quick. Don't save. So you don't want to save because you want to keep your initial starting point. So mine is this side and hub cutter 1. Too lazy to fix the names. Yeah, sometimes it takes a while. Okay, again, we're gonna hide everything but the parts that we need. So we already did the hump. We're gonna hide all the hump stuff. We're gonna hide the rear plug, the ground. Honestly, you could probably just hide the Pathfinder core as well. So we're gonna import. No, we're gonna use insert mesh here. And then we're gonna select the HC1. Shell. Alright, remember we gotta twist it around. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe center? Yeah. It doesn't really matter because we're just gonna rotate it anyway. Move. Do this. Rotate. Select the axis. I think it's Y. Is it Y? No, it's not Y. It is X. Yeah. So then you rotate it. Okay. Now we need to move it a bit. don't know why I didn't have to do this earlier, but I have to do it now. So let's make it go up. Okay, and then make it go forward a bit. Yeah, I think maybe right there is correct. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Okay, so there's nothing you can really do about these holes right there because that's built into the shell. But with the files that you get from Artings or wherever Elo, they probably will have the side buttons on it. Anyway, okay. So again, we're gonna we have to cut it, right? So, oh wait, actually first you need to reduce the mesh. 7, so what we used last time. Now let's go back. Split body to split, so you want to select why can't I click that? Hello? Okay. That's weird. Split. Side cutter. Oh, I think it's because I forgot to. Does it make solid? Yeah, convert mesh. Oh, okay, undo that. I actually selected the wrong thing. I selected the side cutters too. I don't think you're supposed to do that. So I just went back here a little bit. So we're gonna select this. Select just the shell. Okay, and then we're gonna do convert to mesh. Okay, then we want to do the split. Select this as the body, this as the splitting tools. It's a side cutter. Just click it from the browser. It's the easiest. Okay, and then now, I guess there's still a lot, but it was less than earlier, so hopefully that's good. So then you can hide everything but what we want here. So it's hard to tell what each part is. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then okay, we have both sides, which is good. Okay, so now okay, so now all the pieces, so if you didn't mess with the rear right and left flip, that's good, because you want to attach that to the walls. And now I'm gonna get rid of the stuff that we don't need here. Okay, so there's like the edges, but again, like this isn't a 3D model, this is someone's work. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. Okay. Let me just show you with an actual STL file. I was hoping I can do this because I wanted to do this as well, but I'm just gonna have to do this. So this is the Cyrox V8. Oh, remember you gotta open your template first. So file, template, open, side and hump cutter. let's do the sides. So we're gonna skip rear and hump. We're gonna hide the Pathfinder. We're gonna import a mesh, insert the mesh right here. And then you're gonna find the, actually let's do the one. I think I haven't done that one yet. Why, oh, is it the wrong one, I think? Insert, Symmetric one, center, do that? Whatever. I'm gonna translate, or move, translate, or rotate. And you want to select the right axis, so I'm gonna go to origin. I think it was Y, right? No, it's X. I keep messing it up. Yeah, and then you turn it 90 degrees. Okay. Change the viewing angle. Now we want to move it up, right? Move, translate. Select this. We're gonna make it go up. Okay. That. Go up a little bit more. Move. I don't know if you can do this in increments, but I think does 3 look good there? Yeah, 3 looks pretty good. Okay, and then actually, yeah, I think this is fine. So like I said, you'll see the things there, but you need to remesh or reduce the mesh. I mean, 7. Go. Have this again. Want to do split. Select. Splitting tool. Side cutter. Why can't I click on this? Oh, did I? Yeah, I forgot to make it convert to mesh. Split body, select that, then you select the cutter. Uncheck that. Oh, messed up. So we're going to select the big part, select the splitting tool, which is that. Okay, and then now we have all these pieces of the Sphere Draco. Delete that, or remove it, I mean hide it. I want those. Okay, so I think that's good, right? So let's get something here. Oh, it's the plugs, right? Plugs are there. What is this middle part? Can we just hide the middle part? I think this middle part's the thing that's messing me out. Okay, let's maybe that part? No. What did I do? Oh, there we go. I don't know. You gotta just figure it out. Okay, so sorry. Now, I think you want to combine everything. Combine this with the right plug. Combine or join, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, now this is one piece. You want to do the same thing for the left piece. Combine, select this, select the left pull, yeah, the left plug. Okay, so now everything is put together. You have the sides now. Like I said, you have the weird side buttons here. Can't really do anything about it. You could probably put it in Mesh Mixer and see. But let me try that. So co1 stl Mesh Mixer. So I'm pretty sure this one's way easier than the other thing I was trying to do. So brushes, I think adaptive reduce might be the best one. Or no, it's robust smooth, I think. So we're just gonna make it smaller, a little bit more than that. Now make sure you want to select the right depth, because if you do too much of a depth, it will it'll distort the stuff on the inside. So let me see if this works. Yeah, it is easier, but well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, maybe it's not even worth it. Sculpt. Make this smaller. That'll help. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. There's no way. I don't know. Maybe you know how to model and can do better than me, because this looks terrible. I'm just going to cancel it. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or ask me on Discord. That's it. Talk to you guys later.